Hey Hoop fans, this is Vahan Shahbazian, and this is One-on-One with me, NBA Updates. Today I'll be discussing a trade that happened last night between the Celtics and the Grizzlies. Also Chris Paul's injury, he'll be out 6 weeks with a separated shoulder. And I'll give an update on Bynum's situation. So let me get right into it. Chris Paul out 6 weeks for the Clippers. That's a huge blow for them. He's the heart and soul of his team. He has a hand in almost every basket they get. And it's going to be a lot of pressure on Blake Griffin. He's going to have a hard time in the post getting his own offense. And then also his perimeter shot is not consistent enough. I feel like Blake Griffin needs to improve those aspects of his game for him to be a superstar. And that's the reason why I think the Clippers are going to struggle without Chris Paul. Because Blake Griffin, he cannot get his own offense. He needs someone to set him up. He needs someone to give him wide open looks. And that someone is Chris Paul. But he's not going to be here now for 6 weeks. And remember, Chris Paul, when the trade happened, when he came in, he changed the whole atmosphere of this team. Before, they were a non-playoff team. And now they're contenders. They may be contenders. And also, DeAndre Jordan, who's supposed to be their third best player, he needs to get going too. 4 points is not going to get it done. That's what happened against the Spurs. They got blown out. And Jamal Crawford and Darren Collison, they both have a lot of pressure too, because they both have to be the ones who set up Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan for those open looks. And I don't think they can, because they're not Chris Paul. In the end, they're not superstars. So I think the Clippers are going to struggle a lot without Chris Paul. Now, let me get into the Celtics and Grizzlies trade. Jared Bayless going to the Celtics, while Courtney Lee goes to the Grizzlies. This is a phenomenal trade for the Celtics. They get Jared Bayless, who's a solid scorer off the bench, and they also got rid of Courtney Lee's $5 million contract. And now Celtics have a reliable scorer off the bench who could bring energy. That's the most important thing. This guy brings great energy off the bench. Someone who could fill in until Rondo gets back. And then for the Grizzlies, a head scratcher to me. I don't know why they would really pull this trade. I thought Bayless was good for them. But Marc Gasol seems like he's getting closer to return, and that's the reason why the Grizzlies made this trade. Alright, and now an update for Bynum. Well, the Cavaliers are still looking for a trade. They're still looking to trade him. They're still looking to find some kind of deal where they'll get a player who could help them, who can make an immediate impact for them right now. Gasol was the player that they wanted, but also the Cavaliers do not want to give a first-round pick or Dion Waiters to the Lakers. So those trade talks are dead for right now. I don't know, there's speculation that those trade talks will start up again tonight, but I don't think it will happen. And I think in the end, Cleveland is not going to find a deal, and they're going to have to waive him. And once that happens, I think the Clippers are the team who are very desperate for a backup center. I think they will pursue him very hard. If not, then Bynum will probably look to go to the team that he's been wanting to go to, and that's the Miami Heat. And if the Heat get Bynum, I think it smells trouble for the Pacers, because the Heat will finally have a center that they can rely on. Well, that'll do it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and ask questions on NBA updates for me to answer in my next episode. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.